Let us have a look at the tri-radiate incision and its modifications. The advantages are the incision provides good exposure to surgical site, whereas the disadvantages include flap necrosis, high due to disruption of vasculature and occurrence of flap separation at the trifurcate site. What are the modifications of tri-radiate incision? They are the Schubinger, Kramer and Kulf, and Conley. Schubinger. Here, the vertical limb, instead of being straight, should be curved posteriorly, the Schubinger incision. In Conley, he suggested a posteriorly curving vertical incision rather than a horizontal incision. Hayes Martin, it is a paired Y incision. Now, here the submandibular component is met by a vertical limb which below becomes continuous with an inverted Y in the suprascapular region, the Hayes Martin. This flap most often gets cyanosed, and flap necrosis and carotid exposure is more in this type of incision, the Hayes Martin incision. It's a double Y. McPhee, which is the double horizontal incision, avoids a vertical limb. Two horizontal incisions are used, one in the submandibular region and the other in the subscapular region. What are the advantages and disadvantages? Let us have a look at the advantages. Excellent cosmetic result. No lessening of vascularity in the center of the flap. No angle intersection in the incision. Post-operative wound recovery is rapid. Suitable in necks receiving radiotherapy and in peripheral vascular disease. And recovery of flap excellent due to wide bipedical flaps. What are the disadvantages? Exposure is not good, not suitable for bilateral simultaneous neck dissection. Operating period is long. Posterior triangle dissection is difficult. Difficulty may arise while working under the bridge flap, and in short neck, it might be difficult to distinguish between the front tip of the incision from that of the tracheostomy. Apron flap, described by Letwiski and Freund in 1960, the apron flap. Only a horizontal incision from mastoid to the mentum, gently curving inferiorly up to the upper border of the thyroid cartilage. Advantages: carotid artery is well preserved, protects the descending arterial recovery. What is the disadvantage of the apron flap? It will damage the ascending arterial and venous recovery, and venous congestion and edema might develop at the bottom corner. Hockey stick. This was described by Leahy and modified by Eckhart. It has a longitudinal and transverse incision. The bilateral hockey stick incision allows the deglovement of the whole neck. A description of various neck incisions.